Welcome students to today's class. We are talking about plant layout. Plant layout. What is plant layout? A plant layout is a systematic and efficient functional arrangement of various departments. So think of that you are in an industrial setup or you have a big hall. Then you have to arrange all the departments within this particular organization in a given order so that they meet their own functions. So this is what is called the plant layout. Other than arrangement of the various departments, you can also arrange machines, you can arrange tools, equipment, and other support services of an industrial organization, so that these facilitate the smooth processing of the proposed or undertaken product in the most effective, most efficient, most economical manner in the minimum possible time. So plant layout, effective plant layout will reap much of the benefits to the industry because the work layout is well organized. So let's see now what a good plant layout, the requirements that a good plant layout must meet. So the first requirement is that there must be an integration of manufacturing center facility in terms of man, machine, and material. Movement of production personnel and material handling should be minimized so that there is less time wasted from one stage to another of production line. It must meet a requirement of that there must be a smooth and continuous flow of production or manufacturing work with least possible bottlenecks and congestion points. Here bottlenecks means that the disturbances to the flow of the materials, or what the disturbances to the production efficiencies, like time wasted, maybe there is a delay for a particular item to be produced. So those factors must be reduced. Floor space utilization should be used effectively, and working place should be free from pollution. Safe working conditions should prevail in each shop of the plant. The handling of raw materials, semi-finished and finished product should be tackled optimally and effectively. So you don't want a plant layout whereby you mixed the finished product with raw materials. You mixed the semi-finished products with the finished product. That's a poor layout. So you want to have a layout which is well organized, so that you know that after the raw material, then it goes to semi-finished products. After semi-finished products, then it ends with finished products. So plant layout and shop layout must be flexible to facilitate changes in production requirement. There should be better working environment in terms of proper lighting, ventilation, and other amenities such as drinking water, toilets for welfare for the manufacturing personnel. So students, why is it very important to have a plant layout? This question we can only answer it by looking into the merits or the advantages of a good plant layout. So the first advantage is that there is reduced machine working hours per unit of production. So what is the importance of reducing men and the machine running hours? Machines, we power them using electricity, and if we can reduce the amount of power we consume from electricity, this means that we are saving much money that we could otherwise spend paying the bills. So by this, the industry is making money, making profit out of it. The second advantage is effectively and economical utilization of the entire floor space of the plant. So if we can optimally use the available space within the plant, then there could be no need of having big spacious room that is not fully utilized. You can construct an industry using a small floor space, so provided that the plant layout is effective, then this will help you to optimize the available space that you have. The third advantage is workflow in smooth and continuous. It is very, very important that during the manufacturing process, the material flow easily and the work move easily. This is only possible if the materials, finished materials and semi-finished materials are properly organized, and that is what is necessitated in good plant layout. So there is also production control is better with a good plant layout. Manufacturing time is less. Relatively less floor area is required. Material handling is less. Material handling is the aspect of moving bunch or pieces of work from one point to another. So if this is properly coordinated, the better. So what are the disadvantages? Okay, here we will look types of the layouts which exist. So the first one, we talk of fixed or positional layout. So the fixed or positional layouts, main tools and components are synchronized at one end of the workshop, and then the other end of the workshop we only obtain the finished product. So what comes into this box in figure 2.1 is that we feed main tools and components with raw materials, then they are stationed within this rectangular workplace, and at the end they deliver for us finished product to the store. So what are advantages of using fixed or positional layout? It is highly flexible in that it can accommodate intermediate demands, as the types of products and related processes can be easily altered without any change in layout. There is minimum movement of man, material, tooling during manufacturing process. The material is drastically reduced. Highly skilled operators are required to complete the work at one point, and the responsibility for quality is fixed. So what are the disadvantages of this type of layout? The cost of equipment handling is very high. Labors and equipment are difficult to utilize. It is limited to large items only. So where can we use this kind of devices, this kind of layout? It can be used in making or manufacturing of ships, aeroplanes, aircraft, locomotives, and shipyards, boilers and reactors. Dear students, this marks the end of our lesson. Let's meet again in the next class.